One Piece chapter 1137. Like, this was a fire chapter. So we see the Straw Hats, man. We got Nami, Luffy, and Zoro. And basically, they're going through the castle where King Harold and Loki fought it out, man. And like, Road tell them, man, nobody has been here since the massacre that happened that resulted in King Harold's death. And Yarul, the big giant with the sword in his hand, was the only person besides Loki to survive the battle. He tells us a little bit about King Harold, the warrior king of Elbaf, the king of Elbaf. He basically said that he was a peaceful king that detested violence, and he had like the ancient blood of the ancient giants of Elbaf. And you know that they're the ancient giants of Elbaf because they got horns on their head, the same as Loki does. So maybe like Kaido is related to them in some way. And basically, man, he says that basically King Harold was peace with the outside world. He wanted everybody to be good with the king of Elbaf. So he wanted this so much that he tore off the horns on his hair because he thought it represented a bygone era of deadly, vicious warriors. The warriors of giant warriors of Elbaf's past. We learned a little bit that Haruden is basically Loki's half-brother. And basically Haruden's mother couldn't be queen of Elbaf because she was from the island outside of Elbaf, a giant country outside of Elbaf. So this is interesting news because I low-key thought that like Elbaf was like the whole friend of all the giants. I didn't know that there were other ones. And because of this, man, like Haruden was ostracized and stuff like this. But he still dreamt. His dream was basically to go out and see. Like he befriended Road, who was being ostracized too because he was like what are you doing building maps? And like Haruden, we see a kid version of Haruden. He was interested in this, man. He said, this is cool, join my crew. And we learned that Haruden and Luffy share a similar dream. That Haruden wants to unite all the giant races and become the king of all giants and stuff like that. And Zoro like, man, I know what you mean, man. My captain got a similar dream. And basically after all of that, man, we cut back to Loki tied up to the tree. And we see the two God's Knights members, man. One of them is for Garland Shamrock, man. We see Gunko. She has the arrow fruit. And basically in a nutshell, man, they torture Loki and his friends. Like Loki can't even do nothing. He's tied up to a tree. He's getting battered. And like Shamrock, man, I would have handled this shrewdly, bro. But like since you cooperate with us, man, I gotta do something else. So he calls the dead Mushi to Marigis, and Shamrock is the leader of the God's Knights, and he's Garland's oldest son. So basically, like, I'm pretty sure, like, him and Shanks are related in some way. It's probably his brother. He basically made his time to bring the giants of Elbaf who was dominating the world to heal. So basically, their mission is to conquer Elbaf, bro. And like, this was an amazing chapter. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, anyway, privilege joy out. Deuces till next time.